Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. If you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 26 years. We have a brick and mortar store, and you can find almost everything online at fabricpatch.net. We also have a fairly busy YouTube channel where we have a lot of classes and tutorials, and we even have a book club. And we do box openings. And so every Sunday afternoon at 12:30 and Wednesday night at 5, we show you the brand new things that are in our store. Now, the other thing that we do is, of course, we do retreats. And we love retreats. So we have a big, humongous retreat center. Basically takes up a whole city block in Soap Lake. And we have facilities for a quantity of 4, 6, 10, 12, 16, or add all of those together and take the whole place. We also have some extra bungalows for overflow for any of those groups. And so most of the time, every weekend, we have 2, possibly 3 different groups that are out there renting the place. They bring their sewing machines and their food, and they have a great time and get maybe something done. Not a requirement. And then 9 times out of the year, we host. So we are out there teaching, just having a grand old time so that people who just want to come, not worry about it. We have machines. We have Karen comes to feed everybody, cook for everybody. And then you can come and meet 25 new friends. So, and this is our second one. So we talk about retreat season because we do 5 kind of in a row. And then we'll do 2 more in September. And then 2 more in October, and then we're done. And if you want to know more about those, you can go to our website, and there's information about the retreats. And there are a couple of spots left randomly here and there. There's always people that decide to come and then realize they can't, and so it fluctuates just a little bit. But typically, the retreats go on sale January 15th for the following year, because there's always some that fill up super, super fast.
And if you've always wanted to come to a retreat and life opened up for you, come to whichever one you want and do whatever you want. If you don't want to do what we're doing, no harm, no foul. Come sew, scrapbook, come for just a vacation with other quilters. It totally doesn't matter to us.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
Just enjoy the company.
There's oftentimes room in the machine embroidery because people, it's like, I don't have that kind of machine. I don't want you to try to sell me one, which she won't. She doesn't even mention it. But there might be an opening there. So bring whatever you want bring your sewing machine or rent one while you're here and sew on anything you'd like. So it doesn't matter. And that brings me to, we have retreaters today.
Our view is different.
I know. Our view is a little different.
I had to make it clean enough, and Mom stole a bunch of tables.
So I did.
I would either have to make a table out of boxes, which may or may not be a good thing, or clean up. So I decided to clean up.
I walked in the back door and I thought, what's going on in here? Yeah.
No.
She was.
We're hiding in the corner.
Yeah. So there are 26 women out there making bags. And it's going beautifully.
Good.
I should knock on wood. But everybody is doing great. There's people that have never made bags before, and people that are kind of expert bag makers, and everybody is doing super, super well. And Rosalie had mentioned that they did a class over on the coast that was the ultimate travel tote, and it was
we're doing
4 days. A 4-day class. We're doing it in 2.
That's a commitment.
And we feel like we're going to get it done.
4 days, they're probably machine quilting and cutting out. You have a whole day to machine quilt, a whole day to cut out, 2 to sew.
What a waste of your retreat time.
Yeah.
We had a secret weapon.
I'll cut them out. They just had to label all their pieces to associate with what words are where. That was probably a little stressful. Because last year I did it for them. Because I know what I'm cutting, and I'm just going to mark it for them. Rose was like, no. These ladies need to know what they got.
They need to know, and they need to make decisions.
So we cut out the hard part, because making bags is hard anyways, and a little daunting. We all have that one pattern, whether it's a quilt pattern or a bag pattern, that I'm going to make it. But you have to be the right mindset and the right ready to do, and we made it easy.
Last year we did 2 bag retreats because it filled up so quickly. This time it also filled up super quickly, but we just don't have it on the schedule to do 2. So 26 people out there with a waiting list. And I think they're still, we're at the end of day 2, and they're all still glad they came. So,
Good.
2 more days to go.
That's always a win.
Yes. So you'll meet some of the brave ones. There are 26 people, and my guess is you're probably going to meet about 6, maybe 7. I don't know. Some of them it's like, oh, I might chicken out.
Yeah.
So
You'll
we'll
see some pretty faces on the recap. Anna's really good and loves to do the recaps for you.
Yes, you'll see them all anyway, but they might not be willing to stand in front of you right now.
Right.
For our hundreds of viewers.
Yeah.
So there's millions of people. And I said no.
Not millions. No.
Not very many.
I'm going to grab a box opener.
Grab a box opener. So anyway, so we're going to chat with you a little bit first, and then we'll get them in here. They're kind of back there still eating lunch, and I told them I think too, it's always fun for them to see the behind the scenes, how long it really takes us.
Yeah.
And that, so we have to do it a little bit faster because they have a bag to make. Maybe I
Yeah,
should
they
mention. We have to TikTok. We know what time we're restarting.
They got things to do.
Yeah. And then I was going to mention 2 quick things because, we tell everybody all the time, you have to watch every episode because we keep conversations going. So the giraffe, right?
Yes. From Fabric Chat.
Wednesday morning Fabric
Good
Chat.
laughs.
Find that if you haven't seen it yet. And anyway, Ben Kirby, we talk about Ben all the time. Ben is the one who got us on the squirrel kick.
Yes.
A husband of one of our retreaters, cruisers, good friend. Anyway, he had texted me about the squirrels. I don't remember how he said it. He said that he was pretty witty and thought of himself as fairly smart. And it's a giraffe. And he couldn't figure out why. Us also being witty and intelligent
Why we
women that
cannot
we
figure it
could not figure it out. And he
Girl
was
code, you
really-
wouldn't understand.
Yeah, feeling like he needed to help us out. And it's like, no, again, you would not know the assignment. So anyway, but people have, and we've talked to a couple other husbands that's like, it was a giraffe. Right. Yeah. And that's why you weren't invited to this party.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we heard from Paisley, who loves that I call her Paisley.
Good.
She knows that I know her
love
name is
endearing
Presley.
names.
Yes,
So I-
has a little.
Aurora's learned her R's, so now I'm just Brianna.
Not but-
Brianna.
I liked it when you be
I know. And Robert loved when he was Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Eliza could never say Robert, so it was always Ribbit. And
And now he's just Robert.
now he's just Robert with a little bit of
So
attitude.
boring.
Yeah.
Paisley, I will
Roberta.
never call you Presley.
Sure.
No. That's not why. And the twins, they liked their little shout out, so that's good. And supposedly, Kelly is going to send me a video of what their favorite colors are. I have not yet received it.
Good.
So then,
We need to know.
yeah.
Good information.
We can know who to think.
I thought we'd start off with, I have a little notions box. And some of it, I believe, are bag patterns that your girls might be looking for. Who knows? And then we have 3 different collections. I happen to know what they already are. You're going to love them because I've staged just a little bit for the girls.
We have to get all the plastic off for them
I
because,
didn't
again,
get all of them off, but you're going to be able to see just fine what it is. And then Mom and I will get the plastic off, do the whole little view thing. And so it'll be similar but different.
similar but different.
You'll still be able to see enough of it, and then give retreaters some fun to open them for you.
They like to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay, notions, serrated Havel scissors. These are the ones we always, for applique. So for collage quilting, for anything trying to do precision cutting, super awesome.
Anything also with any fusible web. So a couple things about these scissors. They cut all the way to the point. So if you were doing teeny tiny little precision cutting, that's what you want. The serrated edge means that it won't slip. And the fact that they have the titanium cover, they won't get sticky. And a little tidbit, PSA for you guys. If you guys are making bags and you're using that double-sided sticky tape to hold
Yes.
down your zipper, which it works great. It works
is
wonderful.
super.
It really does work really well. But if you have a fairly small area and you are going to have to sew across that tape, your needle,
Will not like it.
no, your needle gets so sticky that your thread sticks to the needle and it seems as though your upper tension is wrong. So just a little, we had to we had to change 3 needles now.
Let's talk about it.
All look up. And so we had to talk about that.
I always
a little
keep it
bit.
on the outside of my seam allowance or the inside.
Yeah.
I don't like sewing through
It was an important tip that we should have mentioned prior to the needle changing problems. But so just
Good to
an
know.
important thing for you guys to know. Or your other option also or other thing is titanium needles. That's where the titanium needles come in, because it's the same problem if you're stitching through a lot of sticky stuff, fusible web.
This was a new thing I saw from Colonial Pen. I thought it was kind of cool. Now I thought it might be Colonial Needle. I feel like it's maybe a little expensive. But it has everything you need to know. So if you choose, it has quilting needles and hand embroidery needles. So depending on what you are doing, you choose the weight of thread that you're using. So if you know you're going to be having an Aurifil 50 weight in your machine, or maybe you have like a size 8 pearl cotton in your needle, you go to whatever size thread you have, and she's going to tell you you need a size 7 needle.
Now, I have in my head what I would pay for this. I mean, I feel like I would pay at least $15.
Oh, okay, good. There's not overpriced. I think it's like $16.95.
Okay, that's good.
But it's really nice. I mean, it has all your information. It also has a QR code to help you learn how to use it correctly. And if there's any other information, I didn't watch this, so I'm just giving you what I know from looking at it and playing with it. But I love the idea of depending on what yours.
I love this. Okay, so like just right here, you're using embroidery thread, and you're using size 8 pearl cotton. It's a size 7 needle. If you're using size 12 pearl cotton, it's a size 8 needle.
It's super slick.
I mean, I got this in 60 seconds.
Right? It's super cool.
That's pretty good.
And the tip of the larger the size number, the smaller the needle is in length, diameter, and eye size. That's a whole lot that a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah, because it's backwards.
Same thing with thread gauge. The bigger the number, the thinner the thread. So it is backwards. So I feel like this itty bitty little wonder has so much information, and there's not a whole lot of reading. So you don't have to buy the little reference guide of Know Your Needle. You can just get the chart, and it'll tell you what you need to know. And you move on. So I got a few of those. I thought that was pretty.
That's pretty clever.
I also got the value tool for color matching. What I really like about this one, C&T has put a couple of these out throughout the years. What's really nice about this one is there's holes in it. So if you're wanting to match a certain color, you can just put this over the top of your fabric and think, oh, that's close enough. I kind of like that. You can also decide. So just kind of a nice idea if you are someone who really enjoys the color, the playing, the labyrinth.
And what's really nice about this is something we're going to cover like on our cruise, where we're going to talk about that whole value thing. What messes people up is they come in looking for a red and they can't find the right red. And it's because, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a red with a little tint in it, red with a little tone, a little shade, or a pure red? And so, and then what color goes with that? And so when you find that, then you would know that it would be on that same thing on the second one down or the third one down, that we're looking for colors with shade, colors with tone, colors with tint, or pure colors. So that's a good tool.
And
that's
the first like 6 or 7 fans are all how to use this, understanding kind of just basic color, and then taking this as your color swatch.
And there's a lot of color tools out there. If you already have one, I would doubt that you need another one. If you're a fairly new quilter and you don't yet have one, then I think that's great. It's always nice to, whatever that newest thing is, they've probably added a little bit more information as they've redone it. But
It's always a good. Color tools are always helpful. It definitely makes the process of picking out your own colors a lot easier the more comfortable you are with color. So some of the By Annie bag patterns, 2 big totes. We also will have, coming up probably next week or so, we'll have a trunk show of the By Annie bags that we have here for the retreat. So you'll see those. So I think Rosalie actually did the 2 big totes, which is really cool.
There's also a redwood tote out there. You'll see that. That looks way different. You would not, I mean, it doesn't, but it's funny, the color. It's made out of this gorgeous black fabric. You would not recognize it. That's it. Yeah.
Project bags. This is what they made yesterday. So you'll see this probably in some of their show and tell on the recap.
We had those done by noon.
I told you.
Yeah, super fast.
Yeah, they were making them
and
all
lots
of
people made extra ones.
Good.
The Badobo. Does that say Badobo?
Badobo bags.
Badobo. You'll see this in our trunk show.
Job Zone. This is like one of Annie's, the most talked about pattern, I feel like. I always hear someone talking about the drop zone, or I think clam up. I think we
have clam up also. Yeah.
Favorite is just easy, whether you're doing toiletries, painting, nail stuff. I mean, anything that you need a little pouch for, people are loving the drop zone for.
And somebody, I don't know if it was Lori, our potter, our ceramicist. Is that a we just
Ceramicist? Oh, I like
ceramicist?
That's a good word.
I tell her that. She's a ceramicist. It was either her or Margot who saw that one and said, this is what I need in my life. So all those bags out there, that's the one they
what you wanted.
picked. It just opens flat and square and...
And you can put like vinylized fabric in it, or put vinyl on the inside, so it is super washable. So if you are using it for watercolors or acrylics, you could just rinse it out and no harm, no foul.
Open wide. Another really good one. Yeah, watch for this. We have this in all of the sizes out there. We'll show you this in a what's it called? Trunk show. Can you tell I'm tired? We were here last night doing pajama shopping. Okay, we didn't really put on our pajamas.
You should have.
Because some people sleep in the nude, and we just didn't want to go there.
Oh, yeah, you know.
And we had toilet paper delivered. Did you see that by the front door?
Yeah. When you got here, it was outside?
No. We were here. It must have been maybe 10 o'clock. We were here shopping, loving it, because there's nobody else in the store.
I wonder where the boxes were this morning.
We were, singing and dancing, and we were just having a great time. And all of a sudden, we see this van go by really slowly. And I noticed him, and it's like, oh, no, well, I don't know what you're thinking. Do not be slowing down. We are not open. What are you thinking? And they kind of pulled over, and I thought, well, maybe it's the police officers, because they'll sometimes
every once in a while
check
what's happening.
Yeah.
And
so I thought, well, maybe it's, I don't know what you're driving, I don't know what's going on. And then sure enough, we have this knock at the door, and it's this man holding 2 cases of toilet paper. And I said, what are you doing? And he says, well, we had some truck problems, and we're still doing deliveries. And I thought, well,
bless her heart.
Thank goodness I was here, because what were you going to do with that?
Yeah, he'd probably just go home.
I know. But anyway, so I'm very tired. These guys are wearing me out. I tell them I turn into a pumpkin.
Late night shopping. I'm saying.
Late night everything. They've kept me up late 2 nights in a row. Tonight, I may ditch them. Anyway, clam up. This was the other one. This is really cool. It's just a really cute little bag. And same thing. It just opens super wide, and it kind of acts like a little bit of a basket.
And then I got 2 new ones from Sassafras Lane. This is Boxy Pouch. I've actually made this using their jelly vinyl. You'll see it in the truck show. And then also the little zippy pouch, which is really nice. And it's really nice just for leftover pieces. Whether you have leftover quilted fabric from a Biani bag, leftover cork, leftover anything. It's super easy. And it takes half a zipper. So
cute. We'll have some little zipper bits.
Yeah.
That was freaking everybody out that we were cutting the zippers, pulling them apart, and then using the little zipper jig. And it's like,
it's okay. It's
really good. You guys are going to meet, there's a little 18-year-old out there. She's putting everyone to shame.
Oh, God.
I mean, not really. Not shame. There's no shaming.
There's no shame.
No shaming.
She's just,
but, you worry a little bit. It's like, whenever a young person comes, it's like, oh, we'll help you, honey. It's okay. We got you. All us moms. Psh, she's won.
Leave her in the dust.
She's won both of the games so far. She finished first on the project pouch. She was the first one done. Yeah, and she's like, she was done with the first steps of her bag today and was off getting a massage. So you guys will meet her.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's like,
she's on it.
Own it. Own it. So it's like, honey, can you help us old?
Can you do this for me? Can you rip this out?
I know. Terrible.
Wonder Clips. This is just the assortment pack. So this one is
very nice.
10 of the little teeny tiny like pointy clips, the 10 of the original Wonder Clips, and then 6 of the big ones. They're really good if you're rolling over like Minky or doing rollover binding or need a whole lot to kind of keep it all together to get it out of your way. So this is just a nice variety pack. We of course also have just the original red Wonder Clips in, 10s, 50s, 100s or whatever. But the variety is nice in case you kind of wanted to try something different or wondered if something was better. Just get a little variety pack and see what works better for you.
The variety pack is pretty popular.
Yeah.
It's nice to try, see what you like the best. Yeah. And then we got more of these thread stamps. These have been super popular. They're that spring action, nice and tight. If you're trimming all of those threads and you just need to go around, they'll cut to the tip. Nice quality. We have purple and pink.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I noticed when I was putting these in, they said blue. It's totally lavender. Yeah, so I have to go back in and fix it. Yeah. I know, it said blue.
They said blue?
Yeah.
I don't think they even come blue.
No. So they apparently think this is a shade of blue. Okay, I mean, in their defense, it's kind of periwinkle-y, but it's definitely more purple.
That is not blue.
I love mine.
I can't
Maisie
get mine
thinks
out.
she wants them too, but no.
She does.
It's hard no. So it's really
Hard no.
hard no. Oh, it's something. It would be bad. She would, groom the dogs. Who knows? So yeah, purple, this lavender color, and pink. Super great. I like them a lot. Serrated also and sharp to the very point.
So this is the new one. So we're doing the collage retreat. And there's a couple books. We have a wonderful book by Emily Taylor that not only has the technique, but it also has pattern. What is he doing? Is he hurting me?
Not yet.
There.
Who's your mom sauce?
I know, she's blind.
I am super blind. And then I don't know if we have any of Laura Heine's books, but we have some of her patterns, quite a few of her patterns. And then this is a brand new one. So if you kind of want to do your own thing, if you want to design your own picture,
It's really
put
good
your stuff together,
information.
it's tons and tons and tons of information about kind of how to do it. Oh, sorry, let me hold it up for.
No, it's fine.
I wanted to.
There's, I think, not a source in here.
There is
I think
I think not a source.
I think it's not a what?
I think not a source.
You obviously didn't watch Fabric Cat. You're not in the loop. You're not in the
Hello.
loop.
Go watch Wednesday's Fabric Chat.
And you'll know exactly what that animal is.
And
So it's
you'll
really
know what
good.
it is.
It really talks really good about, of course, the technique of collage quilting and just color in general. I think it's really, really well done. And how to use really, it's all about kind of your stash. And what you have will totally work. Just gotta use it the right way. So really cool.
Yeah.
The other book I found in here was the Quilt Binding Bible.
That's another new book.
Another new book, 25 Flawless Finishes, Techniques, and Troubleshooting. It's on a,
Spiral bound.
there you go, spiral bound book. So you can have all of
He's
your...
the only one not tired.
Yeah.
Is that
So all
strange?
your information, and I think really good illustrations too. And if you want to use a different, a stitch on your machine instead of just a straight stitch or whatever, try something different. So kind of really nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's everything in
Did they
there.
have the Pfaff binding foot in that book?
No, but that is
That
their own
binding
book.
foot is awesome.
Yeah, the
Well,
Pfaff
Brittany
binding
likes
foot.
it. I don't
It's
use
really
it.
awesome. If you have a nice, right, you have to have a more advanced Pfaff machine.
Yeah.
4.5 or an icon, right?
You have to have the creative or higher. So
Creative or
if you have a Passport or an Ambition, the foot won't fit your machine, but the other ones will.
and it's fairly expensive. It's like what, like $140 or something.
Oh no, they bought a new. Brought a new one out, and it's like $200. But it's all in one.
It folds it, stitches it, top, bottom, everything. Just one.
Brittany could do a king size quilt in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's pretty magical.
You shouldn't say that out loud because she charges people to do that. It took her way longer than 10 minutes.
Hey, but here's the deal. I do my same thing, flat rate. I might be fast, but are you going to pay me by the hour for me not to know what I'm doing and pay me 10 times as much to screw around?
That's true.
There's that.
That's
No.
true. That's true.
Paying for my
So
experience.
yeah, so if you have a foot and maybe you're coming to a retreat, bring it. Brittany can give you a little demo. I can give you a little demo. Brittany uses hers more than mine, more than I do, just because I don't.
Well,
do
she
much.
quilts professionally for people,
And she
then
binds for
she'll
you.
bind them.
If you want,
Yeah.
if you want to. So she does it a lot more. But if you have one and like, oh my gosh, I need to know how to do it, bring it on your machine, and Brittany will give you a little tutorial. So
And I'll give you a tutorial on how to use these pretty pink scissors to cut your hair.
you don't cut your hair.
Oh, don't
Okay,
cut your hair.
Maisie. See where Maisie gets.
Your hair.
All right, we're gonna get rid of the notions, and,
And then we're
gonna
going to
go
find some retreaters
find
for
some
you.
friends.
Okay, so we're all cleaned up. We have some retreaters here, but what we're going to do is, I guess I'm going to stand on this side with him because Brianna doesn't trust me with the focus button.
Yeah. I mean, I barely trust myself, but
I can't be trusted, so it's okay. So you'll hear Brianna on the other side, but you'll see her again at the end.
yes.
And I'll
Okay.
meet our first ones. All right. All right. So we have Maryland in the house, and this is your guys' first time with us.
Yes.
But you guys have watched for a while.
Since 2020.
Since 2020. And what's really fun, so watch, you guys will see the recap for the retreat next week sometime when Anna gets it done. And you'll see the bags that they've made, the things that they've done. But we're going to do a special show showing of a quilt that Dottie brought because Dottie celebrated a 75th birthday last year, and her lovely daughter Jen sent all of these blocks all over for family and friends to sign, and she sent them here. Is there any way that you guys could sign this? And it's like, oh, totally. We totally got this. So we signed 2 blocks, and they brought the quilt so that we could see it.
I bought the fabric from you. It mailed to Maryland. It mailed all over the world, and then back to me. It came back to you guys for your signings, and now it's back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. Yeah, so watch for that. It'll be really beautiful. All
You
right.
deserve it.
Yes. So Dottie and Jen, mother-daughter, from Maryland. And let's see. And you guys have been doing super good. Now, Jen is one of the ones that has made lots and lots of bags. So she's, and so it's really nice because then she is helping mom. And so I have to keep doing this in between, saying, no, you sew, let me help. And it's that whole, sorry.
The help.
But you're caught up.
No,
You were
she's
totally
totally
caught up.
caught up. She does great.
Good. Yeah.
You're doing really, really good. And wait till you see her fabric. You're doing really, really good. But I think that's always kind of fun because, that is exactly how Brianna and I would sew. That I would, Brianna would help me the whole time.
She would give it to me. Hey, will you just sew this for me? And I would do it.
and I would
she
have
will
my
ask for
coffee, and
Your
have
mom was like,
coffee.
I'll help. And I was like, if Brianna was here and you were struggling, you would let her help
Yes,
you.
I would.
And she'd let me. She'd just have me do it.
Well,
There we go.
Yes.
She'll sew
Yeah.
the binding on sometimes. When I need a quilt finished. All that stuff.
Yeah.
We make it work.
We finish each other's.
There. Yeah.
Yeah. And they get along really well. So it's very, very nice. So,
They do.
all right. So we've got
We've got clothwork for you guys.
clothwork.
Can I do another thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You have to do some shout outs.
Yes.
That's right.
Hi, Sean. Hi, Adam. I have 2 little boys at home. Hi, Matt. Hi, Linda, my mother-in-law, who came down to help so we could go quilt. And hi, everybody. Oh, hi, Jeannie in Colorado, our cousin who quilts.
My sister-in-law.
And Diane, our quilter, and everybody. Hi, our long armor.
Long armor.
Yes.
And they have a whole family of people that quilt.
And we send your videos to everybody.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
We have fun.
Yes.
All right, you guys. It's both boxes.
All right. So I don't know if you want to.
I think this one I made for you and the other one I have taken
Do you want to see pre-cuts or do you want to see some of the main? Oh, here. Let's look at the main stuff and then we'll show the.
look at that. It's like a
It's,
corn
You
blue
see it, yeah.
with a.
Oh, it's called Honeybee, and it's by it's Megs and Me.
another mother-daughter.
Oh,
Perfect. You planned that, didn't you?
Yeah. And look at the little bees on there. What we'll do. Oh yeah. Let's
So you
pull
don't
these
see it
out.
on there as much, but when you look at the white, you have the
yeah.
bees in gray with the little yellow bottom and the flowers
Oh yeah.
with
So
green and
see-
white.
Yeah. So this is the pattern that's on this tealy green, and this is kind of a periwinkle-y color, don't you think?
Or like
White.
Corn blue,
blue.
Corn blue.
yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, goodness.
Look at this one.
Oh, look at the bees.
That's
Sounds
Oh,
cute.
that's
You have to show.
adorable. I told somebody the other day I never say no to a bee.
Yeah.
I do when they're buzzing too closely.
Ah,
Oh, this is like a little hexagon.
Cute.
oh, or honeycomb.
Or honeycomb, yep, and cream.
Does that show up very
Do you
well?
want to dig some?
Oh, not super great, but we'll do an overview for everybody to see.
Oh,
if anybody
okay.
can see it, but I zoomed in closer. Oh, sunflowers.
Yep, on a cream.
Look at this one.
Oh, look at that
Oh, pretty.
Oh. And then another blue with the same sunflowers but different colorway.
A denim blue.
Another. Look at that flower.
And
Beautiful.
that same honeycomb in mustard.
And gold, yeah, like a mustard gold.
Ooh, that guy. Another bee.
Oh, that's pretty. This one reminds me of a man's tie.
Oh,
Like
sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Light teal.
Yes.
And then this is the last one in this box.
Oh, and
This
it
is the
coordinates
last
so
one.
well.
Oh, it's like a light blue.
Yeah.
A light blue.
Light teal. Yeah.
Light teal. Yeah.
And then this one is full of all of the pre-cuts. So it looks like we have some fat quarters. We have some of the 10-inch squares. We have the 5-inch squares, and we have the jelly rolls. It looks like there's some
And
pattern.
there's 2 different patterns in there.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll show you. Oh, you are my sunshine. I love that one. If you pull that out so that Brianna can see it better.
Is there a
I
panel
think
that we're
here's the other
missing?
There is not a panel.
She
Well,
does
actually,
applique.
Yeah,
And
she
machine
usually
embroidery.
doesn't do panels. She does a really cool applique or hand embroidered.
This
Yeah.
is cute. It's a little beaver. A little beaver with all his teeth out.
Oh, how much wood
Woodchuck
would
chuck.
Is it woodchuck chuck?
wood?
Woodchuck wood.
Look how good that
You are my sunshine.
This looks really simple. It's just squares and then applique over that.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
You could applique anything over that
Yeah.
squares. It gives you like
Yeah,
a
you really
background.
You got
Yes,
this.
yes.
Oh,
it
that's adorable.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. This was the mother-daughter
you.
hour. Thank you guys so much.
Mother-daughter teams.
Yeah, daughter teams. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll do a fast little pan across in case there was any that you missed, and this will help you to see all of those colors together. But she always just does such a nice job with the colors. I love the drawings. And then, did we see these? Did I just miss that?
Saw those. Those are on the side by me.
Oh,
So a tiny little like herringbone, and then this
This
is
looks like-
definition of it looks like of florally words.
oh, florally words.
It's like
Is it
really
names of
little
flowers?
It's honeycomb, sunflower, honeybee,
Okay.
but it's dictionary, but it's so small.
Oh, fun. And then a couple little checks. And yeah, it's just a very, very sweet, sweet line.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right. All right. 2 more quilters. Now, this is who we were telling you about earlier. Not that we were talking about you, but this is Sierra. This is our beginning quilter who we thought we were going to have to nurture. No, she's kicking our butts the whole time. And she is 18 from Nebraska. We have some really special fabric for you that we've picked out. And this is, of course, Allie from Soap Lake. Yeah. We used to introduce her from California. But super fun thing that happened is I went to pick up a couple of gals from Spokane. They had flown in the night before because it's hard to get here from the East Coast. And Allie had flown in the same time from a granddaughter's birthday party
In Iowa.
In Iowa, and apparently they were going, "Hey, we know you from YouTube. Hey, hey," and she wasn't listening. It's like, and then they go, "Fabric Patch," and she turns around. And goes, "We know you. Are you going to the quilt retreat?" And she goes, "I live there."
Do you want to ride?
Do you want to ride? Yeah. So anyway, I think it's really fun. People recognize you a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes. All right. So let's go.
So I didn't get all the plastic taken off. I took the plastic off of a few. But there's this box for you. I don't remember who it's from. You can pull it out and kind of show it off.
Was there a panel?
P&E. Yes, there is. Let's hold
Do you want to hold
I
it
have
up first?
Sure.
Because Sierra's going, wait, why are you thinking that you're thinking of me? Because our Nebraskan girl, we thought we should point out some coastal fabric for you.
Oh, it's upside down.
Oh, it's upside down. Wait till look. Wait till look.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, dolphin. Some out of the neck of your wood.
Ta-da.
I love the walruses.
Pretty.
And
It's
Sam.
really pretty.
And the tail at the very top right
yeah.
there. That's so beautiful.
I think it is.
I think
This
it's
is
really cool.
not something that you would see in your neck of the woods.
Yeah. I won't forget the beach when I'm inland again.
Yeah. That is a so was there a line on that?
There is unfortunately a line.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to do like a really cool crumb cake. I think would be awesome. You could fussy cut it and make it for bag pockets. And then I think that one's
A
really
double
cool,
border. So what we might do, let's pause for a minute. We'll take the plastic off for you guys.
PB.
So, look at that.
PB fabric.
Yes.
Yes.
Textiles.
That is beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful. Oh gosh, and I love this. All right, we're going to take off just so you guys don't have to listen to that. People watch us with their headphones on. All right, so there are 12 pieces of this, and I feel like we generally call it pretty well that this will sell out instantly. This is a beautiful, beautiful, I think between the color combinations, and it's just so vivid. So again, here's the panel. So, oh wait, let me flip it around at least. Even just look at a couple of those blocks. Look at those with all of these other colors. I think it's so pretty. And also, if you had anything left over of any of these other blenders, that would go really good with a lot of other stuff.
Walruses are unusual.
They are.
You don't see them much. That's
No.
true.
They're
Not the prettiest ones in the sea.
Those guys are. Now this is an ombre. Here, girls. Let's look at-
They did a really cool, maybe Anna can put a picture in it for you guys, but they did a really cool shower curtain out of the ombre.
Can you guys hold it up?
Yes.
Look at that.
Isn't that so cool?
The swimmers right there.
Gosh,
And the
That's-
starfish.
that's beautiful.
Wow. Feels like summertime.
I
It's like,
know.
oh, yeah.
I know. And then this one, let's open this one up, you guys.
This would be also cool to fussy cut some of those out if you were doing some sort of a crumb quilt or something.
So this is all of the stuff that was on the panel in a toss.
This way.
And it is directional, it looks like, but that's okay. That's still great. Beautiful. And again, I always put my hand in just so you can kind of see the size that it's,
Yeah.
so no one's surprised.
The panel definitely
Beautiful.
has bigger of those
Yeah.
that are just smaller of panel
We just
pieces.
kind of wad it up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And then let's show them the, and then you can,
So that texture is hard to see. Can we see it with another color?
yeah, let's show it with, oh yeah, there you go.
Think of bubbles.
Yeah.
And then there's also
Sierra, you want to hold up the orange one?
Yeah.
There you go. So there's light blue, and then it is blue and kind of a periwinkle and a little bit of a purple, orange and red.
yeah.
Fantastic. All right, show
And then
them.
yellow.
Gorgeous.
Love it.
And then let's show them the gorgeous walruses. Also directional, which is not a big deal, but it's fantastic. I love those guys. These are some hippie walruses right there.
And a purple walrus.
Oh my gosh, that's the queen. I don't know what's going on. She's a little long in the tooth,
You know,
but that's a good thing, I
It
think.
makes me think of, when people were knitting the tree trunks. They knitted
Yes.
the walruses.
And is this the best
so
stripe you've
cool.
ever seen?
Oh my goodness. So
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Very summer.
Oh,
Super
just that also just makes me. And even
This
if
is
you
a
don't,
very,
I
very
know.
happy.
it is. Yeah, we thought this was perfect for you guys. This was one that Allie was holding up that she loved. And then yeah. So here's a starfish in two other colors. There it is in that kind of peachy, and then in the light blue. And it really is fun that it kind of does go to a little. There's a bit of purple in there, which is really fun. And then
And then the
water.
super fun.
It has a really
So
cool
cute.
laurel birch.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Queen Bee is really good. Do you love it?
Yes,
Yeah.
love it.
very cool. They did a good job.
They did good.
They did an
Yeah.
excellent job.
They did good. Good. For our California Soap Lake girl and our Nebraska girl, this is
And it's
perfect.
called Wild Waters.
Wild Waters. Perfect. All right.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. So we're here with locals. These are our locals. So a lot of you guys will recognize Randy. Randy is from Fox Island.
Right.
And she has gone on multiple cruises with us.
Just one.
Oh, just one.
Right, yeah. But probably in the future.
Oh, I just feel like we spent so much time together. And that was Indonesia.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's because we spent such really good, long quality time together. And then you've come to a bunch of retreats.
Yeah, 3.
So she's here a lot. And then this is funny because we have always called her Lorraine Rogeness. But your real name is...
Your real name.
Oh,
How do you say your name?
I know.
Lorene
Lorraine
Roganus.
Rogeness.
And that's exactly how it's spelled, you guys.
I know. Rogeness. I know. But I wanted the long G, Rogeness.
I know.
Rogeness.
Rogenus. You know. I get,
Rogenus.
yeah, I get everything.
Rogenentra.
It's even rang though. You guys,
Rang.
we got all of it.
Yes.
We got W's,
People
we
will
got
ask-
range, we got.
Well, and you're in school, and then when the teacher pauses,
I know.
you're like,
It's me.
It's me. And I'm the one.
It's me. Yes. So Lorene is in Bellevue, which is on the other side. She is neighbors with Bill Gates.
yes. My husband did do work in his house once.
Oh.
And now they have dinner together.
We're best buds.
And Lorraine comes over all the time, does online orders, pick up in store, and then she comes over and she visits her, is it sister, cousin, niece? Cousin in Soap Lake, and comes and hangs out. So anyway, so these are our locals, Washington Staters, anyway, because we have some special stuff. Brianna already kind of.
I don't have the plastic off because I ran.
Oh, we have the plastic off. So we're gonna kind of.
They need to see you. They need to see him open it though.
Yeah, we need to see what they say, and then we'll take the plastic off. So we just want to see. We want to see your reaction.
Oh, Gonzaga! Okay, this is from not the water side.
Not the water side. But wait. Woof woof.
Okay,
Woof woof.
Yes, bow down.
My husband was a cougar.
To Washington. Da, 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 da.
And in her two truths and a lie, one of her truths was, repeat it for the camera,
What did I say?
that you have
Oh, that I have dual citizenship.
No.
Oh, not that
that
one.
you did not miss a
Husky home game
Oh.
in 5 years.
In 5 years.
I
Did
worked.
not miss.
I worked in the concession stand.
Okay, that was the other part of it. But
Yeah.
but it's true.
But I did not go to. Yeah, I was not a husky. My husband is a cougar.
An apron. One side husky.
Yes.
One side cougar.
I look much better in red than purple.
You cannot wear this
On your side.
on your side.
I do it all the time.
I do it
all the
treat you
time.
like you're a tourist.
Well, when you go into a store on our side, and if there is cougar stuff, there's this much.
Yes.
And there's this much husky.
Yes.
That's appropriate.
So, yeah.
And for those of you guys that are not from Washington State,
Why it matters.
so yeah, why it matters is that on our side, on the
Yes.
east side, is the Cougars,
Yes.
and on the Washington State University, and on their side, on the wet side, it is Huskies,
But-
University of Washington.
Yeah, but when you have kids that want to get as far away from their parents as they can,
come over here.
and go and still want to stay within the state, they go to
They go to the dark side. I mean, no, the
No,
bright
it's
side.
awesome. It's awesome.
And party all the time.
And party all the time. It's true. It's a bunch of yeah. It's
Oh,
a
like
rural
the Huskies don't party.
college.
Come on.
And I am from over here, and I went to medical school, so I had to go over there. And we've talked about this before, and the campus is a city. So I come from
It
a
is.
town of 4,000 people. I went over there, the entire campus had a population of 40,000.
Yeah.
I was so
But
lost.
I have
Yeah.
a member of my family, every one of us, including myself, have all been in one of the university teaching hospitals, and they're all fabulous.
Oh,
They truly are.
They are.
They truly are. I had a friend, and he couldn't figure out what was going on, went through the whole gamut, and I said, listen, this is what you need to do. Go to the University of Washington, because it's
Great.
all of these medical students that are
Yes.
looking, and they're going to search relentlessly, and they're going to figure out, and sure enough,
Yeah.
within 24 hours, they figured out what
So
was
I have
wrong
a
with them.
love-hate relationship with
know.
them.
You're going to be poked a million times. Everybody's going to do an exam, and you're going to get
Well,
bored
and you
with
are
it, but
used as an example for the
you
baby
are.
doctors.
Yep. Yes.
You know,
yes.
but
It's true.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. All right, we're gonna take off some plastic, and then
Okay.
just so you can see it again, we'll be right back. All right, so we've switched sides so that there's no fighting.
We'll see.
We have something, of course, I suppose, just like other states where we have, the rival teams playing, and in our state, it's the Apple Cup, and there has never been so much egging and TPing and trash talk.
We did win
As
this
that
year.
we go.
Yes, we did.
My comment is always the same: that when there's a dog and a cat fight, who's going to win?
That's a good point. Depends on the dog and the cat. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. All right. So we'll take a close look for those of you guys that are a little more local. So of course, here's the Zags.
But Gonzaga stuff's gonna go fast because we do
It
not.
is.
They don't print out as much Gonzaga fabric that
No,
you see. You see
they
way
don't.
more
Yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah, it is going to go fast. So hurry. And this is just cotton, or not just, but I mean, it's not flannel or anything. It's just really good quality cotton. But this one is flannel.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice.
Super cool.
Really nice.
And it is the purple and gold. It's coming through.
Yes.
You know,
Is it coming
my
through
local
funny?
people, it is purple and gold. It's the right
It
colors.
is, yeah.
It's right.
And it is one way to sew. I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
It is. Oh, yeah. It is kind of.
If you've always thought to make some sort of a sports quilt, any of the 3-yard quilts is a really good option.
Oh, that's a good idea because you don't need very many colors.
No, and if it's directional, it doesn't matter. Just make it,
Yeah.
choose its spot.
Great.
The other thing too that we do often is if you want to make something kind of special, you can do a 3-yard quilt or any of those favorite patterns and add a t-shirt. So of course, any college t-shirt is probably going to run you $30 now. But if you happen to find one at a secondhand store and put a t-shirt block in there, it's also
idea.
super,
That's really
super
cool.
nice to add something that's more
I like
personalized.
that.
All right.
Yeah, we have.
The license plate. That's cool.
That is
cool.
cool.
I like that.
Be careful touching it. It might
I
burn your
know.
hands.
I know. I'm really, really
Oh,
feeling
do we have any white
risky today. Sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
That's beautiful though.
Yeah,
was
that's
cool.
nice.
A little grungy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is kind of grungy.
They have the.
The classic.
Yeah.
They've been printing that fabric
This-
for probably
a lot.
25 years. Yeah.
And this
And then that one.
too.
Yeah,
looks good.
it does.
It's got a really cool secondary
Yes.
print
On
on
the
top.
different
Yeah.
shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
All right.
All right.
All right. Little
Thank
help
you.
from the locals. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy to help. All right. That's fun.
That was really, really fun.
New faces. That's always cool too.
And the other thing too is it was funny because at our first retreat, the last one that we just did, we had went ahead and pre-filmed the box opening because we had so many activities, and people were disappointed.
Oh, they really wanted the box.
They
opening
wanted to
activity.
come, they wanted to see it because I think it's part of it is that behind the scenes thing.
Yeah.
You know, what do you really do? How
That is
long
cool.
does it really take you? And then also to be able to see it first, and then also to do a shout out for
Yeah.
I love that Jen did that, and
Yeah.
people,
For
you know, people who make their kids watch us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really good. So,
It's very cool.
so we like that. So we're really glad that they came and participated, and we'll do that. I think.
There are a couple
I think
ones.
for the future ones we'll do too. We do have one where there's a whole big music festival going on the same time as us, but I think we're still going to go ahead and
Try to do
give the
it.
option for the box opening and have people come. But anyway,
Cool.
all right. So thank you so much for joining us. Everything is on, and let's to recap. So it was, what were the names? I don't even know if I remember.
Let's see. Wild Waters,
Wild Waters. That was the
Walrus, the stripe,
not Nebraska.
not Nebraska. Yeah. Honeybee. That was Megs and me.
Love it.
Mother-daughter teams going on.
Yes.
Super pretty. We are going to cut more fat quarter packets for you because we
Yeah.
only had 2 in the box, and I feel like I would do a fat.
I
quarter
would do a
bundle.
fat quarter bundle.
So we're going to cut some more of that. So they were 10-yard bolts, so they're going to be a little bit smaller in case you need a big old chunk. But just get that chunk because I'm going to cut some extra fat quarters. And then sports. So I have
Washington Sports.
Washington Sports.
These will still go quickly.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for these for a long time.
We do have like basic sports, football, soccer, volleyball, that kind of thing. Also some, again, Seahawks, Washington. But I do have those, and I'll have it all in the sports. You're going to see these ones first, and then you'll see everything else we have in that sports category. So if you are thinking, oh, I didn't even think to look that they might have, basketballs, whatever. So that'll be there. And then the notions. So I'll put the notions up there, the buy any bags up there, so you can see whatever we have in stock.
And watch next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, watch
the trunk
for the trunk show for all of the bags.
Mhm.
There's got to be over 24 out there, new ones. And then also watch for the retreat wrap up.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
cool.
which is always fun to see what they got done and see some fun faces. And you get to see the ones that you didn't see here.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not going to come out unscathed from the camera.
No. All
All
right.
right, you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.